getting washed out right there. We've sun up right here. Elizabeth Gardner in the WRS Severe Weather Center. We could use any kind of water, some sort of rain. Not going to get too much.
We're not going to get any really the next couple of days. We do change our pattern a little bit starting Thursday, and I'll show you when we'll have a stalled front and how that could help us a little bit. It is awfully hot looking already in Goldsboro, isn't it? Whoa, here comes that big giant sun. Apex, partly cloudy in Chapel Hill, courtesy of Top of the Hill Restaurant, and of course our newsroom there in Fayetteville, a little dappled sunshine there. We did have a front move through yesterday. There were some scattered storms. We had a few severe thunderstorm warnings, and we even had right there in Wayne County in that southeastern corner a teeny tiny little spot of real estate. Ended up seeing about 1.5 inches to 2 inches of rain yesterday, but that was about all we saw in our viewing area. That front has moved away, and this high pressure system is building in. High pressure systems typically bring dry conditions. This high, rotating clockwise, has brought down a slightly drier air mass, so it's not quite as sticky this morning as it was yesterday, but you know, it is still on the muggy side. So here's what happens on Thursday. That high sticks with us today and tomorrow, and it's just hot and dry. But Thursday, front comes in, and as it gets closer to us, it'll bring a few scattered storms and showers Thursday. There's Thursday at 6 p.m. It may stall and bring more showers and thunderstorms on Friday. There's 2 p.m. Friday. There's 6 o'clock. You know, it looks like some decent coverage maybe on Friday, and that front will gradually wash out, but continue to bring us the potential for a few pop-up showers and thunderstorms as we get into the latter part of the week. This is a look at that tiny little pocket there, just southeast of Goldsboro there with 1.5 inches. And we had one of our weather watchers send us a photo of as much as 2 inches of rain in their rain gauge. So it's, you know, a few folks saw that. Today and tomorrow will really virtually stay dry, but 60% Thursday, 40 on Friday, 30 on Saturday. So we get back into that chance of a few afternoon showers and thunderstorms, and our forecast rainfall through the weekend. The blue shaded area is about 1 inch. So if we could get 1 inch of rain in parts of our viewing area, boy, that would be much needed rain, because look at this. Our percentage of normal rainfall for most of us is going to be 0 in the past 30 days. There are a few pockets where it's yellow and maybe a little bit higher, but boy, do we need the rain. Tropical satellite, things are fairly quiet right now. We're watching what's happening down here across the Yucatan Peninsula into the Bay of Campeche. A 20% chance that there could be some development there in the next week or so. But it's pretty quiet in the tropics because we have dust from the Saharan desert moving across from Africa, and that is a very dry air mass, not conducive to tropical systems developing. Yep, 100 degrees. If we hit that 100 tomorrow, it'll be the second day this week. Coming up in just a little while, we'll talk about how many 100-degree days we typically see in a summer, Ken.
Oh, Elizabeth, say it isn't so. It's 6:20. Look at this. Nothing but green showing up on a map at this hour. Listen, if you got some wood, just knock on it somewhere, because this is unbelievable. All the major routes in Wake County, we're talking about the Beltline, I-40, the alternate route that we send people on, 540, nothing but delay fee this morning, and that's great news. Let's take you outside and show you exactly what this is backing up what we've been talking about. I-440 and Lake Boone Trail, both directions free and clear at this hour.
They are capable and strong. Meteorologist Elizabeth Gardner in the WRAL Severe Weather Center with a beautiful sunrise, and we begin another hot and humid day.
We do. Boy, this pattern just continues all week into the first weekend of the July 4th week. We check out Southern Pines, looking pretty this morning. There are folks out there at Longleaf Golf and Family Club working on those greens, making them look pretty, but that sunrise, definitely gorgeous. Blue sky, a little bit of cloud cover, but it's going to be a hot one. 73 is our current temperature. Our wind is northeast at 3 miles per hour. A southwesterly wind is what brought us the just really oppressive humidity we've seen for the last few days. A northeasterly wind dries us out just a little bit. It's not much, but just a subtle difference this morning compared to yesterday. Temperature at lunchtime already at 90, and we'll be in the mid-90s this afternoon. You know, there were some showers and thunderstorms along a front yesterday, and Wayne County seemed to be the spot that got the bulk of the rain, and just a small corner. And Walnut Creek, Melissa Hayes here in her rain gauge saw 2 inches. I had another viewer email me and say, hey, you saw 1 inch of rain, but boy, it was definitely not widespread. Take a look at where that was. This little pocket here, south and east of Goldsboro, about 1.5 inches to 2 inches. Northern Wayne County, about 1/2 inch. Parts of Sampson County, about 1/2 inch as well. But most of us just didn't see a whole lot. Go to WRAL.com, search Weather Watchers. We'd love to see what's happening in your backyard. Send us a photo or two. 95 in Raleigh, 94 in Durham, and 97 in Fayetteville. So we're on track for another very hot day. This time yesterday, our dew point was way up at It's 75 in that tropical zone. It's 67 right now. That's still on the steamy side, but a little bit less oppressive than it was yesterday. So we will see that climbing today. It stays on in the tolerable zone, and steamy tomorrow, and then Thursday we're back up to tropical, and that's going to affect the way it feels outside. Look at that temperature for tomorrow. It will be 95 today, but looking at 100 for Durham and Raleigh, Goldsboro, 100 in Southern Pines, 101 in Fayetteville, 99 in Rocky Mount and Wilson. So a very hot day. We did see 100 on Sunday, but we only average one 100-degree day per year. The average first day at 100 is July 13, and the average last is July 30th. So there's really just a window of a couple of weeks where we normally see 100-degree days. But the earliest was June 7th, and the latest at RDU was October 3rd. Whew. This afternoon, we could feel as hot as 100, and then tomorrow up to 104, and then 105 on Thursday. But Thursday, we do have a front that comes through that's going to bring us a chance of showers and thunderstorms. But for Wednesday and Thursday, it's possible that we would have a heat index issued by the National Weather Service. We'll let you know if that happens. Thursday afternoon, Friday afternoon, looking like a decent chance of some scattered storms. We have a long way to go to make up for the dry conditions, though, that we've seen lately. Ken?
All right,